HoBNews this week brought to you by a Decorate Yourself Madeira cake from Morrison's. He's talking once again, viewers, before I've introduced him. Is he wearing different clothes? No, he isn't.
I'm wearing clean clothes, but they're not different.
Clean but not different. No. And here's me bringing a bit of colour.
Oh, well,
to the,
yeah, okay.
You should wear different coloured things more often.
I'll try, I promise.
Welcome, Will.
Thank you, Jack.
He'll stop doing these. I'm bullying him. We have so much as ever to talk about. I know I say that at the beginning of each week, but we really do. And let's kick off, Will, with something exciting. Somebody came to see you today about something they're doing.
Yes, Sarah, if you're watching, came to see me. She said, I need to speak to you about something in the office. So we went and sat in the office, and I didn't...
Usually that's a bad thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Anyway, so she's doing a whole lot of activity. I think swimming, jogging and running for sport relief, which is in the beginning of the week of March, I think.
Oh.
And the whole of Linfield House are doing this. And Sarah was looking for sponsors. And so I said I'd sponsor. I said you would sponsor as well. Jane,
thanks, Dad.
Jane is also going to sponsor. But yes, so it's very exciting. So she's hoping to raise about £2,000.
Oh, wow.
Which is amazing. And so more about that. But we're putting it out there as promised.
Yeah, and that's absolutely brilliant. Sarah has been coming along to Bread Church for years.
Yeah, she was...
she's introduced more people to bread making than we ever have because she brings along a carer and a lot of she has lots of different ones, so she's introduced a lot of people to bread making. So Sarah's done loads for us.
She also met the Lord Lieutenant.
Yes, she was
Queen's All Voluntary Services. She interviewed me in front of the Lord Lieutenant.
Yes, she did. Fantastic, Sarah. Thank you so much. You've been a great part of Bread Church for 4 years, yes, you made some excellent bread today, which I dropped off to you earlier.
I gather you were on your way to not Nottingham.
No, I went to Uttoxeter the Nottingham branch
of the...
No, the Uttoxeter branch of the Nottingham.
Right.
I have that conversation in my head every time they ring up. But Helen, lovely Helen, who has done a lot for us over the years. They have a book and DVD sale for customers in the front of the shop that raises lots of money throughout the year.
Yeah, brilliant idea.
It's been an ongoing thing, and also they had a Christmas dinner fundraiser thing for us and gave us a cheque for £100 for that, and
plus the other money.
The other money that came to nearly £100. So it was £197 overall, I think. Amazing, and that's a lot, and as well as donations, clothes, food, all sorts. Really great.
Good example of multifunctioning fundraising for us, which is fantastic. Lovely. Now the revamped mailer, which we mentioned last week.
Yes. It went out.
Yes.
We promised it. It actually happened. And some people said nice things about it. So I've mopped my brow. I will do it for another week.
I sent it out to a couple of people, just saying it's a good way to stay in touch.
I sent it out to everybody. Was I not meant to?
Yeah, no.
Oh, good.
It's just a very good way of capturing everything that's going on and some of the features about behind the scenes and what we're doing. It's just a great way of capturing everything along with our weekly vlogs.
All the content comes in from everybody. I asked the director of House of Bread to submit some content. He forgot, so it went to publishing without that. Without the lovely picture of you and Donald I asked for.
Oh, yes.
Never got that, did I?
No, sorry.
No.
But we did mention about Carol and her literacy launch.
Good segue.
Which was excellent. So Carol popped in this week. So basically Carol used to be head of English at Elaine's in Stone, and she's coming in here every Thursday afternoon really to support people with literacy needs, but also alongside the citizen advice with Karen.
If you think about all the forms that have to be filled in for benefits, if somebody calls you up about electricity, all of that kind of thing, comprehension and literacy is a huge part, essential basically. And yes, it's amazing to see the levels of that at House of Bread and the difficulties. Will always used to tell a story about somebody years ago you went to a meeting with, and he was homeless, and it was to get into supported living, and they gave him a bunch of forms. He picked them up, he said thank you very much, went out and just put them straight in the bin. And Dad said why? And he said, well, I can't read. So it's as simple as learning how to read can make a massive difference.
And along with that, Brian Cook is also going to come in and provide the sort of pop-up IT arrangement, and that's again on Thursdays. So we normally have 2 computers, but we're going to try and get 5 up and running Thursday afternoons.
Where are they going to go?
And the idea, somewhere over there, and the idea is that, he'll support you through an application.
Well, if you think
CV
about it,
content.
all the forms you're filling in these days, that's an old story about somebody putting paper forms in a bin. It's all online. So if you can't read, if you can't use a computer, your life is difficult.
Yeah.
But we're making people's lives a little bit easier, hopefully.
Yeah. The other thing I want to mention lastly is Hob Church, which was very successful.
That's happening now if you're watching this as it goes up.
The theme was New Life, thanks to Maureen and Mel, who did all the sort of activity which is linked into Crafty Hands, and it was great, and we've been running the Crafty Hands theme.
So we've got a different theme throughout each month building up to Hob Church in Crafty Hands, and it's absolutely brilliant. Do you know what it is for March?
It is, it's giving something up.
Lent, obviously.
Yeah, so it's giving something up, or maybe releasing yourself from something that's weighing you down, a bit like a spring.
Like that jacket or those
possibly.
clothes?
It's very exciting because we're looking to do a papier-mâché balloon, which will basically take the things that you don't like, written on a little card, into the balloon, and it will fly away and be taking it away off you. Give it to somebody else to worry about.
Papier-mâché is lighter than air, but we'll see what happens.
What can go wrong? Lighter fuel and balloons at house.
Oh, you think they're illegal?
Are they?
Yeah.
We'll work something out.
Chinese lanterns aren't.
Are they? They're not a thing anymore.
Right. Thank you very much, Will.
Oh no. Right, okay.
If you don't hear anything from us by the end of March, we've been arrested for making our own Chinese lanterns.
Oh dear, it seemed like a good idea.
Thank you very much for watching as ever. If you want a more serious video about how we do what we do and why we do it, check out our campaign videos. At the moment it's the winter campaign videos. Really, really important advice that we hope benefits everybody no matter where you're watching that. They go up on Wednesdays at 6 o'clock if Facebook plays ball. It didn't last week. Thank you very much once for watching. We will see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye. We could talk about our lovely friends who are continuing to...
No, do not talk. Oh my life, that's the outtake. He does that all the time. I have to edit that out all the time. Gross.